What's up, everybody? It is Matt Modi with OddsJam, and for this video, doing a deep dive on Kansas versus Providence. So these two teams find themselves matched up in the Sweet 16, and just looking at the two teams, pretty big difference in talent between Kansas and Providence. Kansas, headlined by Ochai Ajabi and Remy Martin, finally getting Remy Martin healthy. Those two will definitely be the two most talented players on the court by far. Providence got here with a pretty easy second-round matchup against Richmond. They were lucky that Richmond upset Iowa in the first round because Providence handled Richmond with relative ease. Kansas is here after beating Creighton, another team that they're pretty decently more talented than, and they didn't necessarily blow out Creighton, but the score was never really in doubt. They didn't cover the spread, but they won relatively comfortably. So looking at the matchup between these two teams, it really depends on if the Providence luck is going to continue. So about 3/4 of the way through the year, KenPom rated Providence the luckiest team in college basketball. They were historically lucky, and they viewed that in terms of shots that they made versus the expected. If they were going to make shot percentage versus expected percentage, was grossly in favor of Providence making shots that they shouldn't, and then opponents missed shots that they should. So there is something to be said for a veteran team winning close games like Providence was able to do, but if you just look at the luck factor, a lot of it was in favor of Providence. That really wasn't their doing. With that said, their three best players are all shooting at a historically good rate and much better than their career. Providence as a team led the nation in led the Big East, in 3-point percentage. They've been keeping it up all year in terms of shooting the ball, so you don't really expect that to stop now. But when you just look at the matchup, Kansas is far more talented than Providence. And the odds reflect that, right? So the best odds you can get on Kansas money line is -315. Providence you can get at +295. For me, I'm not really seeing a play on the money line. It's not worth it even getting Kansas at -315. Whereas Providence, if you thought they were going to win, you could get them at +295 on Ballybet. Not a ton of value there, and I personally don't think Providence has a huge chance of winning, but analyzing the point spread is where I do find it a good play to back Providence. So most books have them between 7.5 and 8. Most of them have them at 7.5, or as a couple have them at 8. And Providence +8 is a play that I really like, and it is a positive expected value play. So the OddsJam perfect line prices Providence +8 at -122. You can get that at -110 on Ballybet, Barstool, BetRivers, PointsBet, and Unibet. And that's a bet that I really like. Well, I don't think Providence has the horses to keep up in terms of talent with Kansas. I expect their hot shooting to continue, and with that hot shooting, I think that they're going to be able to keep this game relatively close. Kansas, like I said, they beat Creighton pretty handily, but they still didn't cover the spread, and that's kind of how I expect this game to go. I think that it'll never be in serious doubt whether Kansas is going to win or not, but I think it'll constantly be between 5 and 9 points, obviously ending with Kansas winning by less than 8. So I love Providence covering here. That's my favorite play for this game, Providence +8. And looking at the total, I did see a play as well on the under. I don't like it as much as Providence covering, but it is a positive expected value play. The play is under 141.5. You can get this on most books, Ballybet, BetMGM, Caesars, DraftKings, and FanDuel, with every other book pricing it at the total at 141. Getting that under 141.5, we can get at -120 on OddsJam, and all of those books mentioned have it at -110. So a little bit of value there. And I could just see this being a game where Providence is able to keep up their hot shooting, but overall, they're not a ton of points scored. Kansas is a good team, and both these teams generally like to slow it down, so the pace isn't going to be super fast. So overall, I love getting that under 141. And that's all I got for you. So would love to hear your thoughts on my analysis on the game. Let me know what I got right and what I got wrong. You can hit me up at my Twitter handle below. You can also comment on the video with your feedback that way. The last thing I want to note before I head off is to highlight the OddsJam Partner Program. It's something you can sign up for just with the click of a button. It's a way that you can join the OddsJam team. You can help cash with us. All you need to do is, like I said, sign up using that link, refer your friends to OddsJam, and make money for every payment they make for OddsJam. It's an easy way to join the team. And like I said, sign up using that link. But that's all I got for you, so would appreciate a like on the video and subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. But other than that, I appreciate you guys watching, and have a good one.